Hello friends, we are happy to launch the third edition of our book Principles and Concepts of Geography, a Foundation. This book, Principles and Concepts of Geography, has been in print since 2013. Now I want to give an outline about the content and the relevance of the book for the students who are preparing for UPSC and other competitive examinations. Now this book has been authored by me, and basically, as I told you, this book is first published in the year 2013, then the second edition came in 2017, and the third edition has been launched just last week in the year 2023, this year. Last week we have launched this book. And this book, as you all know, I just given a foreword about this book from how the book has been taken, etc. Just for information, if you have to see, this book consists of informations taken from the basic NCERTs. Basic NCERTs, old plus new. The content from the old and the new NCERTs I have taken and I have compiled in this book, the Principles and Concepts of Geography, a foundation. If you see, for the UPSC, a foundation for geography is necessary to solve questions associated with concepts and maps. Concepts, maps, plus directly there will be some questions associated with these things, concepts, map with the current affairs. So the book is compiled keeping these needs of the UPSC in the mind. If you see in this book, we have some basic units which I have given, and the UPSC is asking question from these basic units. The first unit of this book is an introduction to geography, where I have given how geography has to be studied, methods and techniques of geography, how it has to be studied, approaches. See, this and all is not so important as far as the examination is concerned, but if you are interested to understand the basics of geography, I hope you should just give one reading of this. Secondly, this topic which is called our solar system, this unit, questions have been asked here also. Solar system, layers of the sun, about the layers of the sun and the planets. The arrangement of the planet itself was asked once as a question, and significance of latitudes and longitudes. How latitudes and longitudes are significant, how they help in understanding the day, night, seasons, etc. So this and all has been already asked. Next, if you see, I have given one aspect about the interior of the earth. About the earth, I have given this one unit, third unit is about the interiors of the earth. What are the layers associated with the interiors of the earth? Different layers associated with the interiors of the earth. Then after that, the next aspect deals with the outer surface of the earth and what is the mechanism through which the outer surface of the earth is formed. For example, we spoke about the continental drift theory and also sea floor spreading. All these theories, the plate tectonic theory is a modern theory that we have spoken, but giving an outline about the continental drift theory and other theories. So the earth crust, also questions have been asked here also. So the next topic, which is the foundation, I think is the evolution of the landforms. Okay, what are the landforms? What are the forces associated with the creation and the destruction of the landforms? And what are the endogenetic forces? And what are the exogenetic forces? That also we have discussed very clearly. And after that, how the forces are visible to us outside in the form of volcanoes, earthquakes, and these other agents which act in sculpturing the land, for example, weathering, moss wasting, erosion, all the things we have covered in the book. But I am not taken too much pages to cover like in geography optional requirement. I have just given the basics required for the UPSC level and other competition. Next, you have seen the domain of the earth. Another important aspect is called the atmosphere. One, we have seen the physical part, which is the landforms. The next we have seen, which is called the atmosphere. This atmosphere is very important because they are responsible for all other weather phenomena, you must know. So here from the basics we have covered insulation, the topics you have seen, what are the types of insulation, how the heat is distributed, then after the temperature that the heat is distributed, how it is affecting something which is called the pressure point. So we have spoken about the pressure. So the temperature and the pressure is responsible for all the weather phenomena on the surface of the earth and cyclones, and finally about the climate. This climate part, though not much questions are asked, but questions are asked about forest. Questions are asked about types of forest and what are the vegetation which is present in the forest. That and all we have covered in the book. You can go through that. Then the third important aspect is called the domain of water. Domain, which is a very important thing, which is called water. Previously we have seen land, then we have seen atmosphere. The third is we have seen something which is called hydrosphere, which is called water. So here we have seen about the basics of the ocean, and we have seen about what are the temperature, salinity, pressure also we have seen, but salinity, temperature, all are based, and finally they lead to what is called as the ocean currents. What is the effect of the ocean currents? All they are discussed in this topic. And there is yet another simple topic which is called soils, which the questions are being asked. How a soil is formed, what are the types of soil, fundamentals we have covered. Please keep it in mind, this book is just the foundation, principles and concepts of the geography and foundation. I am not covered India here. Indian soil, Indian vegetation separately, for that we have not covered, for which there is a separate book available with us. So that is all separate, different. And this is about just the foundations, general for the geography. Next, the basic elements about what we call it as a environment or the ecosystem. Now we all know that in the UPSC we have something which is called environment. More number of questions are asked. The foundations have given in this unit, and other things we have added in this book, which is called map location, which is very important, which I have asked. So I'll show that also. If you see, the book has got lot of empty pages also for you to make notes. You can make all the notes here, write some notes, and have given spaces in the both the sides have given some spaces so that you can make some notes. So this is how all the topics would go. Okay, then I have used, wherever possible, I have used charts, diagrams, schematic diagrams I have used, but I have just used black and white diagrams. I have not used color. But this will be very clear for you. If you highlight, this will be very clear. It will be visible. The diagrams are to some extent made in a way that it looks very clear to you. Okay. Then also we have used tabulation columns. Wherever you wanted to find it useful, we have used tabulation columns also. Okay, so this is how the book has been compiled. But all units we have given, wherever diagrams are required, we are given all this. But if you go inside, the thing which I want to say about the book, the last point, after every unit we have questions. The questions which is practice questions, after every unit we asked. For example, this unit, what the solar system, we have asked some questions which has been already asked in the UPSC also. Those type of questions we have placed. So you can do this practice questions after the units you have read. This is just a foundation book, a fundamental book, but it is a must read book, you must know. Another significant part about this book is an appendix which I have added, which is called the map locations. So we have to know, as a student who is preparing for the UPSC examination, you have to know for continent wise the important physical and political places on the surface of the map you should know. So it includes the mountains, peaks, every continent wise I have given, and I have given a small description about that. Okay, so I have given. So for example, you see this Arakanyama, it forms a climatic barrier cutting central Burma from southwest monsoon, forming a dry climate. Like this, I have given Arakanyama, Peguyama, Taurus Mountains, Sulaiman Range. So if you just go through this, and this will help you to know the important physical things. Not only physical, I have given also political also inside that appendix, so you can go through that. Okay, peaks I have given, it covers rivers also. Continent wise, it's covering rivers, all the important rivers, all the important lakes in the continent. Not only that, seas, what are the seas which are present in the Asia? Now this is about Asia. Sea of Japan, Yellow Sea. So the Yellow Sea is a name given to the northern part of East China Sea. So like this, which is a marginal sea of the Pacific Ocean. So it is a part of the Pacific Ocean. So like that, all the things we have given. Then also Gulfs, Bay, Straits, which are there. Continent wise I have given. Islands, Sakhalin Island we have given, no. And the next, after the islands are over, peninsulas I have covered. for continent, the description about that. Plateaus for the continent, again islands. Next I am doing about Africa. So continent wise same, it will be in the same order, it will be repeating. So continent wise I have given. So this is a very important part of the book. Okay, not only that, it has got all appendix also. After this is over, so this book also covers some of the questions. Just to give you some of the fundamentals which are covered in the book, I have just highlighted some previous year questions and from where the book it is existing. Though I have compiled this book in 2013, the questions have been appearing since 2012, 22, 19. All I have compiled the book in 2013 and subsequently questions have been asked to show that I have given in this book. See, there is one question asked in 2022. In the northern hemisphere, the longest day of the year normally occurs in the second half of the month of June. Similar type of question is also asked on 21st June. The sun does not set below the horizon at a Arctic circle. So I have given here. Okay, 21st June I have given. So I have in the diagram also we can see the sun does not set. I have given a diagrammatic representation and I have given as a content wise also I have given. Secondly, I will show another question also, 2022 also. A major solar storm, it is about the solar storm, a solar flare. The question is asked whether it is affecting tsunami or equatorial region. So I have given the content about the solar flares also, which will have subsequently, if you read this, you can sufficiently answer this question also. Next, let us see. We have question number 2022 also. There is something which is about the heat budget. I have given a separate diagram to explain the heat budget. Okay, high clouds primarily reflect, and here reflection, what is that? Absorption, how much it is. So everything I have already covered in the book. Okay, this also you can go through. Another the clouds reflect back the earth's radiation and all, everything is given. The content part is already given here. 2019 question. Another 2021 question, if you see, tropical rainforest, what is the, so here the leaf litter decomposes faster than any other biome. So the same thing what is given in the paragraph, because I have taken this content for the book from the NCERTs, so definitely it should be repeating. So what is a rainforest? All this is also asked again and again in the UPSC. Okay, next you see, I'll just show you one or two also. For example, savanna climate, there is a question in the UPSC 2021 they asked. They asked about whether the savanna is known for fire, grazing of herbivores, seasonal rainfall. They have asked the same thing I have given in the question also. Savanna, seasonal rainfall, forest fire. Sentence by sentence, forest fire is a common phenomenon in savanna. So like this, I think the book has got fundamentals. The questions are also directly taken. Again, see, black soil is a cotton soil. Okay, it develops a fissure in volcanoic. That's we have given rigor soil, black soil. So everywhere if you read the book, the fundamentals are coming. Again you see jet streams. We have spoken about the jet streams. Okay, here the temperature inside the eye of the cyclone is 10 degree lesser. No, we can say it's a warm air, higher, riser, warm air, not lesser, higher. So like this, if you go through any questions in the previous year, okay, they are having the content already in the book. Even in 2015 also you see convergence of two tropical currents. We have already discussed about it in the book. The book was launched, then the questions keep on coming after the subsequent years also. 2015 again. Okay, just you see this funny question. Okay, 2015 they asked this 2015 question they asked. Consider the following statement: the wind which blows between the 30 degree north and 60 degree latitudes throughout the year are known as westerlies. See, we are given westerlies here. We have westerlies here. But see the question: 30 degree north, 60 degree south. This is what is called as 30 degree north. This is what is 60 degree south. So here it looks the question is correct, but it is 30 degree north, 60 degree north means the statement is correct, or 30 degree south, 60 degree south is also the statement is correct, but they have given 30 degree north, 60 degree south. So this 30 degree north, 60 degree south, this is not westerlies. It has got some other trade winds also. So everything we have explained using the diagram also. Okay, you can go through that. Everything we have spoken. Again you see equatorial climate, another question had been asked in 2015. That also we have seen what is the equatorial climate. See, the question is directly about, okay, each day is more or less the same. The morning is clear, bright with a sea breeze, sun climbs. So exactly we would have given the same uniformly high temperature throughout the year, rainfall is heavy, distributed throughout the year. So you can answer these types of fundamental questions if you know the content from the NCERT. Again, another question is about the ecosystem. Definition itself we have given. Ecosystem, the definition if you go through the NCERT definition only we have given, so you can go through that to answer all the questions. Basically what is that I am telling is that if you read this book, the fundamentals could be covered. Okay, for fundamentals of geography could be covered, and for advanced, without the fundamentals and foundations you cannot go to the advanced. For the advanced, previous year questions could be solved. Secondly, we have additional books for Indian geography. Indian geography we have additional book, and also we have another book for mains geography. Mains geography. So though we are covering for the mains aspect in the separate geography book, fundamentals of geography in the Indian geography, these two books would be sufficient for you to complete your UPSC preparation. So this simply I have given a brief outline about what are the content which are available in the book. This book is been kept at a very subsidized price for the students, and the book is available in Amazon. The book is available in other platforms also. Buy this book and get used by this. Thank you for the interaction. Have a nice day.